Hey, how you doing, Chief?
Frankie, I'm going to get my bike fixed at Harmony, then I'm going to go straight to Polito.
All right, please. What's over there again? The market.
Polito, yeah, Polito Market. How about I pick you up on your bike and we go together since you only have a bicycle?
Yeah. Meet me at the apartments. I'm gonna put my bike away.
On the way.
All right, you take care. Hey, Chief, your bike all right? Smoking.
Yeah, it's been smoking, like I told you. I fucked up on the way to the fucking bar and it hasn't been. I haven't fixed it since.
Huh.
I was going to fix it now. Let's go to fucking autos. The more, as long as I keep moving, the smoke will be behind us.
Hey, there you go.
Into our face.
Hey, I definitely I can hear her. It sounds like she's having a hard time. She's struggling.
Yeah, it's definitely having a hard time. It's not even my fault usually. It's other people who just fucking either on the wrong side of the road and they crash right into me. It's always the racers too. It's the fucking racers in this city.
You know, if I had my my own way, you know, anybody causing issues like that, I would confront them if I had the power, you know, every time. And I'd ask them, you know, I'd be casual about it, but, you know, of a demeanor that demands respect. And I'd tell them, you need to apologize and pay for these damages. And if they drive off, well, I'm gonna be real pissed.
That's what they usually, they just keep driving. Like, the least you can do is just check on me, right? At least. Like, I can at least respect someone who's like, hey, are you okay? Okay, just making sure, you know? Maybe toss me a Band-Aid or two. Maybe even a repair kit. Maybe about a couple $100.
Exactly.
Something. Like, just something. But people are just like, fuck it. They just keep fucking going. Should I pull in or should I stay here? Thank you.
Hey, brother.
How doing?
What happened to this thing?
Other fucking people in there pussy racing and going on the wrong side of the fucking road. I swear to God, I feel like I got nothing but respect for the racers, but if they keep fucking with me and my fucking, when I don't even, you know, I'm not even breaking any traffic laws. I'm on my side of the road, driving casually, and these fuckers just full speed destroy my shit and don't even stop.
Yeah, there's a problem with.
There's no consideration anymore. It's just win by all any means. Even at the
yeah, and then they don't even stop right because they're in a race, so they just keep going.
Goddamn morons. They you know, I bet they don't even care if they killed somebody. You know, if they died from that. You know, like you can take someone's life pretty easily going at that crazy speed. I could imagine if someone, you know, if they killed the wrong person during that race, and a lot of people really cared about that person, those racers will have probably a hell of a time, I imagine.
Maybe I should become a racer.
I mean, you can if you want.
If you can beat them and join them, be part of the problem, right?
And maybe you can talk to him, sense him to him, like, hey, I'm a fellow racer, you know. How about you, you know, if you hit somebody, it's part of the race for you to go check on them before you keep going.
Mm-hmm.
No, thank you. Yeah, this is pretty roughed up, so it's going to be like $12.40 before tax.
That's okay. I know this.
What's this shop called?
This is Autos. The best shop.
All right.
Mm-hmm.
The only shop in the east. Thank goodness there's finally one on the east side. I like the east side. Oh, got people banned here? Oh no. Got a banned list.
Yeah,
they're all police
and two of them have been banned twice.
That's because they're jackasses or something.
Well, Conan put one of our like senior employees in ICU. So.
Goddamn dumb some bitches, I tell you. Ain't a brain between their damn ears.
Fuck the police. The incompetent fools.
Alright, folks, I'm heading to bed. You folks have a nice night. Take care.
Bye, Lionel. You're amazing.
Hey, you take care. You know, Chief,
you guys,
my lawyer was telling me that, you know, you gotta be careful which cops you talk to, because some of them will just laugh at you for your problems.
Yeah, they will.
It's fucked up.
You know how many times the cops have been in the wrong and they tell me that I've been hit by police before in my lane and they tell me, stop going so fast. What? You turned into my lane and run me over and I'm the one at fault?
Yeah, no, that happened to me at the shop, actually. I was repairing a car outside, there was a police chase that came through here and out the back, and they pitted like my car that I was getting repaired out there like into me, and I got pinned between that and the wall, and they just kept going. They didn't even come back afterwards.
They didn't even call it EMS. Those fuckers.
Nope.
Fuck the EMS too.
God damn it.
There was a man who was injured in the parking lot. He was there for some time, so I called the EMS and said, "Oh, there's a man here." About 3 minutes go by, I said, "Should I just bring them to the hospital? Because, you know, if there's a man on the ground, he's in pain and probably dying. I would like to maybe take him, maybe." I understand they don't like this thing, but, you know, push comes to shove. So I asked them, I said, "Should I take him to the hospital?" They said, "We're en route." And they said, what did they say verbatim? They said, this was today too. Hold on. They said, "Dude, give us more than 5 seconds to respond."
Wait, that's what they said to you?
Yes, verbatim. "Dude, give us more than 5 seconds to respond." I said, "You mean 2 minutes?" I don't understand these cheeky attitudes from these people trying to save a life.
Wonder if they had someone else and they thought they were like it was you just spamming them or something.
I saw something.
I notice a lot of people here, they're on edge all the time. Always pissed about something or another.
Yeah, it's almost like I live in New York.
I feel like big cities, they ain't too different from each other. They all end up being too big for the fucking britches.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. The baby isn't smoking anymore. That's a good sign.
It's all right if I smoke in here.
Yeah, fine. Sorry.
You ever had a sausage and egg biscuit, but the biscuit wasn't fully cooked?
Like it's doughy still.
Yes.
I don't think that'd be very good, you know.
It's not good at all.
Now,
It's
sometimes
not okay. So it's not doughy. It's just not done. You know, it's just like too. It's like a level after dough. It's like a one up from doughy.
you know, sometimes I order from a Cooking Bell, right? And I get my my burritos super fucking wrapped horribly and put together wrong. And like it's like whatever was supposed to be inside of it is like portioned wrong. I hate when that happens.
Yes. Oh my goodness.
Oh, that's the worst.
It's like
So you just take a bite full of nothing but mayonnaise.
pretty much. It's
God,
like
I hate that.
I get they got a new guy probably or somebody who doesn't care about it anymore because I know fast food's the abysmal place to work. I imagine.
Yeah, like they want to be fired, so they keep doing shitty jobs, but no one actually notices because only the customers know.
I just suck. Sometimes I have a habit of ordering food real late at night, and so that's when you get the worst service possible.
Right, hero. We are topped up on parts.
Hell yeah.
What are you guys
Scissors
paying
or
for parts
bones?
these days? Not parts, but what are you guys paying for materials? If you are taking them, I don't even know if you're taking them.
It
usually
depends.
7
So yeah, usually 7, but we've been kind of desperate today, so we've been paying 9.
What for? What do you need?
1 sec. What do we need now?
That's a good little payday right there, my friend. Shoot.
Hello.
Steel, plastic,
Hey, Ray.
aluminum, and electronics. We'll
Really?
pay 8
You
if
need,
you bring it.
What do you need the most of out of all those things you think?
It's all even. We
All
just
even,
need those
okay.
4. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I'll see what I can do.
You guys hiring by any chance?
Here's what they told me. They're always accepting applications.
We'll
That's what
always
all places
accept.
say when
We
they don't
don't know.
wanna
We
say
have an
no.
interest list, but it's like I want to say it's like 30 deep at this point.
Yeah, I put mine application in 2 days ago. I haven't heard anything yet.
Yeah, like you won't really hear back, and we're kind of we have a lot of mechanics right now, so maybe if they let a couple go, because there are a bunch who don't even show up.
Well, I tell you what, I
So
can
there's
be
that,
around
but a good
all
way
the time.
to
can vouch for you.
what was that? Sorry.
I can be around all the time. I have no issue getting into town.
All right.
Zero.
A good way to show, value and that you're willing to work is to do sanitation and bring us materials.
Basically, be their bitch for a little while.
Yeah, a little bit, but we give you 7 each at least, rather than Harmony, who only pay their apprentices 5.
I mean, if you're being paid, you're being paid. You're only a bitch if you ain't being paid or being screwed royally. That's how I see it.
How many is only paying their employees 5?
Yeah, they only pay 5 each normally. Unless they're
Sounds good.
desperate
They had,
for a
30
fee, but that's how
30
they get people.
apprentices.
They make them apprentices for the hopes of being a mechanic, and then unless you bring them like 1,000 materials every other day, you're not going to be a mechanic.
And they do competitions too to see who can bring the most.
Yeah.
They don't hire on skill; they hire on how much of a sucker you can be.
Yeah, I mean, they literally just hire on how grindy you can be. Whereas, we kind of do the same, but at least we give you a living wage for it.
What about the human interaction? Would you want to hire somebody who's also, good at the job, but somebody you want to work with as well?
Exactly,
Yeah.
exactly. So, if you hang out here, bring us materials, know the employees, it goes a long way because then people will vouch for you.
There you go. What was you guys' names again?
I'm Kai.
Okay,
I'm
nice
Hero.
to meet you. And what was yours?
Hero, Hiro.
Hero. Nice to meet you. I'm Frank Ruse.
Nice to meet you, Frank.
I've only been.
Do
Go ahead, you first.
I was gonna say, you friends with Buttercar? Like, do you work at Digital or?
No, we met each other a couple of days ago, and we've been hanging out lately. I do some work for him on occasion, get him materials, but he's a good guy, hard worker.
Yeah.
I just got into town probably about a week and a half ago.
Oh, nice.
I try to move my family out here. They got better doctors in town. And I need better doctors.
Yeah.
The only down part is, the flyer they gave me for the program getting people out here in Los Santos is 20 years old. I looked back at it. All the things that they talked about how great the city was. Yeah, it was great 20 years ago. This place is like a black hole now. So expensive to live.
Yeah, that is true.
Economy crashes.
Tax.
Crime is so through the roof.
Yeah.
It's a hard place for a hardworking man. I get why people turn to crime, It's not an easy life out here. People are desperate.
It is true. Alright, well, I think your bike is fixed. You just need to stick it in a garage.
You hear that, Chief?
What'd you say?
Hey, your bike's
Your
all good.
bike, yeah, it's good to go.
Oh,
Just,
okay.
try and stick it in a garage.
Oh, you guys don't have a parking space here, do you?
No.
Okay. Yeah, I'll do that. Thank you.
Alright. No worries.
I think I already paid. Let's go to Palito, yeah?
Yeah, it sounds good.
Let's see what kind of food they got at the market.
So they have a farmer's market up that way.
Yeah, it's a lot of different kind of. You've been to Dean's World, yeah?
Yeah, I've been to Dean's World. It's a similar.
Same thing, different place. More tame. Oh, hey, thank you for the things. I'll come by to the farm to Dean's World and come look for you guys. Is it called the Apothecary?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good shit.
The Witcher's Apothecary, I believe.
What the fuck, Leo? Give me your number.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, just if you want to, just text me.
Yeah, I'll do that.
Thank you. Good to see you guys. Thank you for the repairs.
Yeah, you take care. Have a good one.
That's good people. They're good people that work there. Good place.
They seem down to earth. Like they get their heads on right.
Yeah, some of these other repair spots kind of. I like the more relaxed people. Like to come around with a little normal conversation. Things like this.
Yeah. There's a lot of crazy people in this town. They're wacky even, I dare say. But it's interesting to see the diversity. But it's a madhouse, I tell you. But for some reason, I have this weird, knack for getting through to weird, crazy people, and all of a sudden they're all calm and collected around me. It's weird. For the most part, unless it's that fucker that I had to beat the shit out of for a bit until he pulled the bat out. And, I was knocking his head around for a bit. I think one or two more punches, he would have been on the ground. But I was distracted by myself the bat, so I tried to back off, But I should have just kept it on.
At that point, you gotta tackle somebody. If they do some shit like that, yeah.
Yeah.
Man, the man in the black told me that he works as an apothecary. They make potions and things.
Yeah, I met the co-owner of this. I can't remember the woman's name, but she gave me a free sample from one of her cigarettes she was making.
What the fuck? I hate it here. I just got my. You see what I have to deal with?
Was a guy in the wrong lane? I didn't see what you...
Yes, someone in the wrong fucking lane.
Goddamn morons.
I need to get a car more often. Car, you know, at least I want to get thrown off my bike if I get hit or something.
Yeah, just making sure you're wearing your seatbelt.
Exactly.
I'm thinking about getting a car soon. I can almost afford, you know, a decent looking car. But at the same...
Sorry, go on.
But at the same time, I kind of want to save for a house first, you know? What's my priority here?
So what I've learned is depending on, you know, what you do, a car is a good investment towards getting a house, depending on how you use the car. Now, I was going to ask, have you ever considered doing taxi by chance?
I have to talk to a dude about that, but I was considering it.
Abdul's a good friend of mine. If I told him to hire you, he would hire you on the spot.
Yeah,
the only thing is, you would need to buy the electric car to do the job, you know?
All right.
That's the only catch.
There's probably a lot of money in that, but you know, at the same time, I don't know if I want to have some jackass in the backseat of my car puking everywhere as well. Now, I gotta find some real good paying work, you know. I do. You're right.
They do tip well. Typically, they're a service that provides free rides, but they say the rides are free, but they accept tips, right? They usually tip well. But what I like to do, you know, because I do plan on working for them eventually, I just need to get the money to buy the car. It's a good way to know things. You know, you learn things about people. Learn things about the state.
Yeah. Okay, I see ya.
A good way to earn information and have a little bit of a payday on the side too.
I guess it's a little bit of a good exposure, I imagine.
Exactly, that as well. People always need a ride at some point.
Yeah, I think about that, you know. I've been offered a lot of different weird jobs. I tell you, I got something funny to tell you. So I met this guy named Lenny, right? And he asked me, I need you to do something. He says, I need you to fake rob me. I'll give you $2,000. I was like,
what?
I was like, I mean, this is no trouble. This is safe. You know, I'm not gonna, you know, no cops involved. He says, no. It's just the loyalty of my friends, right? And so I basically, he did pay me $2,000 to do it, so I did it. And his friends are loyal. They tried to shoot at us. They missed, and they hit Lenny. They hit Lenny, and I was like, I thought, you know, I was gonna say pineapple. The safe word was pineapple, right? And I was gonna say pineapple. If the things got aggressive, we put our hands up right away. If they pulled out guns, they just start shooting right away, and they hit Lenny. They hit Lenny instead of us. Poor guy goes down, but he survived. He's in one piece. I got grazed in the arm, so I was in bad shape. But
so who are the people that were shooting?
And some of his other friends who didn't help him out in a situation, I guess. So
some friends.
So he wanted to test them, so he set them up with some kind of like fake robbery. They didn't know that was gonna happen, so.
Jesus.
That's weird shit.
You play stupid games, you win stupid prizes.
But it was $2,000. I could have said, oh, that's a lot of money right there.
Yeah, $2,000 going toward your fucking medical bill if things went wrong.
I'm glad it didn't go wrong though. But my wife was happy to see me send that back home to her.
Just don't tell her. Just don't tell her how you got the money.
She tell me to no one. If I told her what I was doing out there, she would not be very happy about that.
Keep her at a distance, like the old the mafia stories. The wife don't need to know everything. They just know that I come home with money. That's all they need to know. Here we are. Doesn't seem to be very active at the moment. Most of the time, people come here to sign on to the fishing.
Now they do fishing out here.
But that man over there, he gives people contracts and lets them know where to go.
I see.
But the general market, yeah. See if anyone wants to serve any food.
Is there much like fishing out on the, you know, like on the, what's it called, the ocean? I wouldn't mind doing some ocean fishing.
Used to be. Now it's mainly on the lake. This right here is Rooster's Reef, of course. Got the ganja, premium shit.
Isn't it a pain to get out into the lake? You go up the river that's got rocks and everything.
It's a little. Well, the thing is, you don't need to take a boat. You can just drive and drive to a certain spot and then pull out your fishing gear and you'll be set.
Well, that's good to hear then.
Now, this place seems like they're open. This is a good little spot, the Mojito Inn. They serve fish, desserts, meat, and beverage. Now, this might be the spot we go to.
I'm starving.
Oh, fantastic. Hello. We are hungry men. We just had a little bit of alcohol. We need something to, sit right in our bellies to balance out the alcohol.
Both of you could share a 4-course meal, 4 food, 2 drink for $150.
What's that entail? What kind of, what's the meat? What kind of food is it?
We have in stock currently, let me check. We have fish tacos, fish and chips, chicken and biscuit basket, and a venison burrito and potato soup.
Oh, the venison burrito. That sounds fantastic.
Potato soup sounds pretty good actually to me.
Ooh. What's filling? Is anything? Is the burrito filling? I like burritos. Burritos are usually potato.
Everything on our menu is filling, really.
Yeah.
Potato
okay,
soup is
okay.
actually very popular with vegetarians, you know, because we have one of the only vegetarian options in the city.
I was hoping there was like some kind of like meat bits floating in it or something, because that's what I was imagining.
No, it's
All right.
unfortunately a vegetarian option. Yeah.
You boys
Plenty.
want combos.
Yeah, we'll do the
You
the
totally want that. You want like a 4-course meal at least. This
Yeah,
food
that's
is
what we
so
are.
good, you are not going to regret it.
my dear. You don't need to sell us. We are already going to get the 4 course.
Yeah.
We are starving.
Yeah, we are hungry.
I'll be
It's
paying.
just,
I'll be
it's
paying.
so- I
I
literally,
appreciate it.
I
Alright,
do
what's
not
your state
eat
ID?
anywhere else.
1782. Yeah, I'll do. I don't know. So we get 4 of the food options. I'll just take 2 burritos
And
myself. What
this
do you
food
want?
looks like real food, Like it's not like Burger Shop where the food looks like it's falling apart and makes you sick.
We only have one burrito at the moment. Sorry.
It's so
okay.
tasty. It's just all the
I'll give you a
flavor.
20% discount.
What else you said? You said you had the burrito, the fish tacos, and what else?
I have the burrito, fish taco, fish and chips, and chicken and basket.
Can I
and
have-
potato soup?
Can I have a potato soup? Oh my god. Okay. Can I have a burrito and a potato soup? What do you want? What 2 do you want?
I gotta get a potato soup and fish taco.
Okay. I got that all for you guys.
Thank you. Thank you.
And I'll give you our 2 signature mojitos. They're in the picture tray right here.
Thank you. Thank you. Hey, go ahead. You go first. You guys sell packs of cigarettes too, though. That's a damn good business.
Mm-hmm.
Get yourself a meal and a smoke.
I'll buy a carton. I smoke a lot.
Oh, a carton is extremely heavy. Are you sure?
Yeah, I'm fine. I don't carry too much on me.
Fuck. Okay. Well, do you mind waiting? Because I usually don't carry cartons on me because of how heavy they are.
That makes sense. I'll be right here.
Alright.
We'll be over here. Where can we eat? Where's the place we can sit?
Yeah, we were just walking around.
I was just sitting over there. There's a sitting place right over there.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we'll be
And
over
then I'll be
there.
back with your carton, alright?
I said, what's your name, sir?
My name is Shin. Nice to meet you guys.
Sin, I
Shen?
think? Shin.
Yeah, Shin.
Yeah,
Sin. Okay, Sin.
I've met you before, I think. I'm Frank.
Mm-hmm.
Chief.
Alright, I'll be right back, alright? I'm not gonna keep you guys waiting for too long.
No worries.
Do they actually ever have shows on this stage? I've never seen anyone performing up there. Ever. Never.
I hear about rock stars and people who are skilled, but I don't ever see anyone, doing anything either.
All right, let's unwrap this bad boy. See what we got here.
Yeah, you sit in your chair pretty weird there.
Am I?
Yeah, you might break the chair like that,
Huh.
There you go. That's better. Maybe that chair had a weird leaning leg, looks like, actually.
Yeah, probably. These fucking plastic chairs, they're fucking cheap,
Yeah, people are sitting wrong in them all the time, so they wear out quickly. And this fish taco's delicious.
This potato soup is not bad. Some people don't know how to make it right. Some people it's too wet, some of it is too chunky. It's a good in between.
Yeah. I think why the food's better out here is because they ain't dealing with bullshit. This is a small town. If there was a space out here, I'd probably move out here. I heard all the houses are bought up though right now.
Really? That's not surprising. Polito's a good spot to be.
Yeah, maybe talk to my wife. Say maybe we instead of moving to Los Santos, we
Have you checked Sandy?
Sandy
Heart of
Shore.
Sandy?
I've been around there a couple of times. It's a little messy looking, but I'm considering it. It's cheap out here.
I don't mind a cheap spot. Sandy might just be too hot and sandy for me, but Polito, I would like to find something out of the way, nothing in the neighborhood. I like the idea of a home, kind of just out of the way by itself, kind of
Like a
thing.
ranch.
Yeah, exactly, like a ranch.
That'd be the idea for anybody. I think it's a dream right there.
Or like something in the mountains, like a little home in the mountains. I wouldn't mind that.
What kind of work is out here? Is this fishing out here? That's it.
So out here in Polito, there's fishing, but Ms. Winsong is working on a business in regards to having a northern sanitation company, something more larger scale than the one in the south.
That'd be a good
That's
idea.
So that's something potentially in the works. It's just a matter of getting the zoning and all these type of nonsense that the government has to do.
Now, from what I talked about, people, it seems like they have a lot of good things coming to town. Actually, I heard they had a collapse, and now they're rebuilding pretty good. It seems like.
Yeah, definitely. By the end of the year, Polito will be great again. Like the Mojito Inn, like the place we're at right now, they actually have a building here. From what I have understanding, that they're going to try to get a nice interior for the inside so people can come in and out. Do some good work.
That's good to hear.
Yeah,
Maybe
yeah.
the Los Santos area. What's this county called? I forget.
I think the county itself, I think it's San Andreas County or Los Santos County.
No, that makes sense. Yeah, but out here doesn't feel like you're living in Los Santos. It feels like you're it's a different town actually, so it makes sense.
Yeah. Other than those, I don't think there's much legitimate business out here that's active and paying that well. Other than that, I just people just kind of come and go and come through. Seen a lot of races happen in this area though.
That makes sense. Open road.
Yeah, a lot of open road, very fast. I've seen a lot of car meetups at the gas station. This burrito is, oh my god, a venison burrito too. My goodness.
So how long have you actually been in Los Santos before you you left for a bit? How long have you been around here for?
Well, generally, since if we're talking about how long have I been considered a citizen of this place, about 3 years. But I come and go very often.
That makes sense. I
miss home. I'm like you, my friend. I have a family to get back to.
That's good. My family, I think it keeps people on the right path for the most part.
Sorry for the wait, gentlemen.
Yeah, it keeps me grounded.
Hey, no worries, Sid.
Oh, I was just telling my friend here. You guys are going to be opening up the actual inn soon, right?
Yeah, we're actually in the middle of collecting materials for it right now.
How's the employment like these days?
Are you interested in being hired?
No, well, I'm just trying to look out for my friend. He's kind of interested in employment opportunities, so I'm kind of asking for him.
Anything I can get as
we're
well.
not hiring right now, but word of mouth, like if we know the person or if someone we know knows the person and they're like trustable and they have no like gang affiliations and stuff like that, then usually even if like the background check is like fucking abysmal, we still, we would still hire them as long as like they're trustable. You know what I mean?
Well, I tell you what, I can get into town pretty easily, and I don't have any records in Los Santos, so
He's a family man, he's not a bad man.
I'm a clean guy. I try to stay on the right side of the law, best I can at least,
So no gang affiliations at all.
And no gang affiliations.
Sounds pretty good to me. I'll call my boss after you buy this card, and yeah.
That sounds
She
good.
should be around, so if you're trying to get hired, we could probably make it happen.
Yeah, I could use a good job. If it opens up, it's a solid place, I have a lot of bills to pay.
It'll be probably the most visited place in Polito, probably the only visited place in Polito, considering there's not much business opportunity out here.
Well, that's good to hear.
So money will be coming.
That's good. I think my wife would be happy to hear that,
What's the state ID?
Let me show you again.
19029.
All right, I'll give you the 20% discount for the win.
No, I appreciate it.
This venison burrito is delicious.
Thank you.
I don't think anyone's. I don't have a burrito with venison in it. That's a good twist. I like that.
All right, I'll leave your order right here. Yeah, I'll actually contact my boss right now. If you guys stick around, I can see what I can make happen. So
yeah, we'll be around here for a little while. One more question, unrelated.
Yeah.
Do you know if Babalu's around these days? Haven't seen the Polito pets in a little while.
yeah, unfortunately, I don't see Babalu around. I think Leanna is probably the only one that is around, but even then, she doesn't run the booth. One of the people that run the booth the majority of the time is my friend Snow White. And even he has trouble like contacting his bosses about certain things, so I'm not 100% sure.
Okay.
So, hey, Sin, I hear this place out here is pretty calm, right? Nice place to be, away from the madness of the big city.
I would like to say, relative to the city, yeah, it's a calm place, yeah. There's still some stuff that goes down here from time to time.
You guys got some,
there's a bank nearby.
You got some local idiots, I guess, bank robbers.
I've seen someone try to rob Polito before.
Yeah, we do have a lot of bank robbers. I don't know if you know this, but the Mojito is actually run by an MC, so...
Damn, right?
Yeah, Gtav.
Yeah, I like condemning pretty good people. Respectable.
Yeah, yeah. So they usually don't let people run like oxy without like permission and stuff like that. Basically, just try to keep the streets as clean as possible. You know.
Oh, that's good, I
Alright.
guess.
Mm-hmm. Hey, I have someone here who might be interested in being employed, and he's like,
Shit, look at that. Might be getting the hookup. Yeah, I forgot to mention. There's another business out here called Palito Pets. It's basically a pet store. They've been known to collect things on I guess things that help with their maintenance, but they also sell things like cougars and things. Not cougars, like Black Panthers and dogs.
Oh, who the hell
Shit
would
like
buy
that.
a Black Panther for? But that thing's
Me.
it's a feral animal. It's gonna tear you up. You better feed it all the time. It's probably try to eat you.
Goddamn right, I'm going to feed it. I'm going to take it hunting with me. It's going to go get that deer meat.
No, if someone
raise
tries
it
to
on
fuck
that.
with you, right? They try to break into your house. They're gonna hear the panther
Goddamn
noise they
right.
make, right? And they're gonna be scared
already know.
shitless.
You already know. Come up on me on that hunting. I stick my cougar on you. My panther.
Hey, you ever see that old movie? What's it called? Talladega Nights. The guy's like a race car driver.
Yes.
Yeah.
Stabbed himself with a fork.
Yeah, he said his own fork. Yeah, the cougar in the back of his car.
I don't remember that scene. Did he really?
Yeah, he gets in the car with his dad, and then he looks behind. There's a cougar. It's like, is that a motherfucking cougar in my car? He's like, yeah. You gotta learn how to drive with fear in your heart. You know, once you conquer the fear, it's like conquering a cougar. Or something like that. I forgot what he said, but basically, he was trying to use it as a training thing, so his son can learn to drive again. That's some crazy stuff. Crazy movie.
I'm remembering. I had to look it up. It's starting to come back to me now. Yeah. Got to drive with the fear.
And there's another scene where he puts a bag of Lucky Charms on the bottom of his car and says it's cocaine and calls the cops on his son. And he has to drive
It's a
off.
classic film. I haven't seen this since before I seen the movie Step Brothers.
Yeah, shake and bake, baby.
Shake and bake. Oh my goodness. I love Will Ferrell as an actor. He's a good American actor. One of my favorite comedians.
Yeah,
I love him in every film he's done. I even the movie with Mark Wahlberg, The Other Guys.
And
Did
did
you see
you?
this one?
I don't know, but have you seen his one of his really old things? It's not the main guy in it, but he played a role in it. You ever see the play Springtime for Hitler?
I haven't.
It's a really good play, actually. It's hilarious.
How you doing, Sin? Sorry.
No, it's all good.
Yeah,
I might have been able to hire you, so
that sounds good. That sounds good.
as long as your background check checks out and what you're saying is correct, and you don't really have any gang affiliations and stuff like that.
No, but I can be here quick as well. You know, I get on the train right away. I'm here. But the movie has a kind of weird title, Springtime for Hitler. It's a comedy. It's basically these two producers trying to make the worst play ever, and they call it Springtime for Hitler. And it's a ridiculously funny movie. It's a musical as well.
Is it 18?
Yeah, Will Ferrell plays a part, and it's pretty good.
Could I see your ID and your phone number?
Yeah, here you go. And my phone number, let me pull it out real quick. Let me know when you're ready.
Yeah, I'm ready.
628 744
628-744.
5742. Yeah, give that movie a watch. It's hilarious.
Yeah, I just looked it up. I'm probably going to. I love anything with Will Ferrell. I'm sold on immediately. It's just he's a genius.
I'm not even explaining to you what his character is yet. You just got to see it.
What's this? A 2005 one?
You know,
Shit,
he has so many memorable moments in his films, lines like soup kitchen in the back of a car, shake and bake. Hey, you don't say that. You know, when he's like, hey, you don't say that. Like that line. Me and my buddies used to say that all the time. You know, you insult
Wait,
me.
is it called The Producers or is it called Springtime for Hitler?
Producers. Okay,
yeah,
in the movie,
it's called, I'm looking at
okay.
the synopsis. It's called they're producing a musical. Yeah. Called Springtime for Hitler. Yeah.
Yeah, the producers.
I'm going to watch this at some point this week, I think.
It is a real good watch.
It's got the man that used to that played in the movie Expect a Gadget. What's his name? Fuck. Matthew
Fuck, that's an
Broderick.
old movie.
Yeah, Bueller's Days Off guy.
Uma Thurman too. Oh, so many good actors in this.
Yeah,
In the early
the guy who does Timon's voice as well. From Lion
Lion
King.
King?
Yeah.
Damn. All right, well, you're a temp slash new hire now.
I appreciate
shit.
it.
Yeah.
What does he have to do now? What's your,
Go to my
what's your
employment?
first task?
I basically just have to train him up so he can run the booth by himself, you know?
Yeah, you
Oh,
give me a
shit.
call when you ever do stuff. I'm around here a lot these days, and I could be around at different times depending. I'm usually around, up during the day, good 8-10 hours sometimes.
Yeah.
Yeah, depending on how I'm feeling.
You're free to open the booth whenever you want, even if no one else is around, so
Yeah, how
you
about
can probably do whenever you want.
Yeah, I'll give you a call a bit after I'm done hanging out here with Chief, and then I'll give you a ring and say, hey, I'm ready to learn to do some training.
Yeah, he doesn't
Do you
have
your own ride?
No, he does. That's the thing. I gave him right here. He has a
Yeah,
bicycle.
I have a bicycle at the moment, but maybe I can get up here more often, I'll take the bus or a taxi cab.
How do
When
you
I
feel
wake
about
up, I'll take the
rentals?
bus. I don't mind rentals too much, but I want to try to make as much money. But here's the thing, sometimes if I want to work all day up here, what I'll do is I'll wake up in the morning, take the bus here, and I'll be up here already then, and then
Yeah, the issue is that we go through from like Toledo to Deanwood all the time, because we have to open a booth here and then we have to open a booth at Deanwood.
Yeah, you probably need a car to move things from point A to point B.
and that makes sense.
The issue with like the carton too is like we have people like yourself who like order cartons, and then usually what I do is I'll keep a carton in the back of my burrito, and then if someone does order it, I'll just like give it to them. But at the moment, it's scuffed. So
the idea I was going for when the bar opens, I was kind of going for more of like a bouncer position as well, if that's all right. I don't mind doing the service work as well, but I wouldn't mind doing the bouncer work as well.
if you're interested in that kind of role, usually we do have a role for security, but that might be exclusive to the members of the Gtav. That we're gonna have to check on that.
I'll do like bartending if I have to do that as well. If I have to kick someone out. I'm a tough guy. I'm a big guy.
We'll work on getting you a car, my friend. You'll get a car in no time to help you out.
I mean, I could go buy a burrito right now if I have to.
I know you're trying to save money for a proper thing.
I'm trying to go 35K because then that looks nice, like a van or something, like a SUV or a 4-door or something like that. The way I've been working, I've been making money. It's slow going, but Lenny said he'd offer me some more odd jobs, and if he pays as well as he does every time, but then I'll keep doing odd jobs for him.
I'm trying to think. You're gonna be around a lot, right?
Yes, and when I get the train, the conductor gave me a better ticket. It came with the deal or something like that. And so I get on the train, I get into a nice compartment, and they depart pretty quickly.
If you're heading for a car real bad, I could loan you some money.
I don't know about that. If I have to take a loan, it just stresses me out to have to pay you back, things like that.
We'll figure something out. Like I said, I'll try to help you out as much as I can. If you're ever doing any sanitation or going hunting with me, we can try to know some ways to help you get paid more.
I'm a hard worker. You show me where the work is, I'll do it.
Yeah, you boys should be careful about sanitation. A lot of people have been being robbed lately because of the material craze.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I don't know if you've been in the city recently, but it's been pretty bad.
I've heard stories. I haven't seen it yet myself, but I believe it. I've seen so many people at that fucking place. I work for Digital Den, so I'm usually trying to get them off of people myself. So I don't run sanitation that much.
Every time I swing by Digital Den, it's not open, so I have to buy a phone from the local outside.
And maybe you could do is if you're planning to do work for Digital Den, you have the 4 guys, and you have a friend's card. Maybe you can tip them some money or something like that, and they can follow you around. And so if someone does pull up to try to rob you, you have your friends get out of the car and they just back you up. Or something.
Might work. But no, I might get into retail. So I don't do retail, which is why I'm not ever seen there. But you are like the 1000th person to tell me that no one's ever there. So I might try to get into retail too, to maybe alleviate that problem a little bit.
I mean, do you own Digital Den or?
Oh, no. I do, but I do. The manager is my best friend, and I have a pretty good rapport with the owner. I just do material acquisitions.
Who's the owner?
Jacob. Jacob. I think it's his last name, but his name is Jacob.
As the manager, Angelo.
No, he's the lead material acquisition.
Okay, I see.
The manager is Wilson Robbins.
That sounds familiar, actually, for some reason.
He's around often. Oh, yes, yeah.
You know what I need to do? I need to find some real rich guy, become friends with him, and impress him or something like that. So he gives me a real big job.
Hey, go to the casino. You want to do that, my friend?
Yeah, let me message that.
Personal experience, I would not recommend it.
You know, maybe that guy I paid to repair his car, that rich guy, maybe he might, he respected the fact that he was really happy that I was the one talking to him, you know. Maybe he might know something I could do.
I want to know how much. I heard you can get the cards appraised now. Is that true? You can get cards appraised.
You can get cards PSA graded.
I'm about to do that.
Toys can also be PSA graded, and the toys from the Roosters Rest, if you have all of them, you win 250K.
Yeah, they said they had like a couple hidden ones that nobody knows what they is.
What, toys or cards?
The toys.
Toys, I don't fuck with the toys. I do have a binder full of cards though, and I'm curious how much it's worth.
I'm just holding on to it because if someone's collecting and I hear they want to buy it, then I'm just like, yeah, I'll sell you it right now, right here.
See, my thing is I collect cards, but I trade them. I don't like to buy them or sell them. I like to actually use them for what they're used for.
Trading cards, yeah.
Frank, were you able to get any of the bow cards?
I don't have a bow card. What? Is that
You guys
bow
don't
card?
have any bow cards?
I have an Autos card. That's the newest card that I have. I just got back into the city after being absent for a month 2 days ago. So I don't have a lot. I guess there's been a lot of cards that I missed out on.
The way I say, there's two ways people trade cards. You know, it's the card's value, right? You trade based on value, or you trade based on, like, if it's a card game that's competitive, you'll trade based on the use of the card too. Sometimes, sometimes a cheap card, but it's really, really important for everybody. You can still trade it for something more expensive. Just because
I heard the bow
usefulness.
card was only
Given by the
available on the
city.
4th of July or something like that.
Yeah.
And I wasn't around this.
I have a friend who actually keeps a lot of them, so if you guys want to stick around, maybe I can give him a call. If he's not busy, he can drop you guys some cards.
I'd be more than
since
happy
you
to
missed out.
accept one.
Where do you even get these cards from, anyways?
You
Do the
got them
trucks
from the
still come
city.
around?
Yeah, the trucks still come around from time to time.
Okay, good.
James Arsenal is the person who runs it.
Now, do they cost money to buy, or they just give you them or something?
You have to buy them, like booster packs and stuff like that.
I see.
Sometimes they give away promotional shit. It's like very rarely though. It's like once every blue moon they'll be like, yeah, we're giving away these promotional cards because it's a thing for some reason, and then never again after that.
Now, the more I learn about what's going on in the city, it's like the more I realize how busy this place is. There's a lot going on underneath the curtains.
Yeah, there's lots of underlying things. Like every
Alright.
time I go to a Dean's World, there's a new business that I've seen.
Yeah,
This is my number. If you guys want to shoot me a text with your
Oh, yeah,
names,
yeah,
I
yeah.
can
Hey, text me really
text
quick.
you back my name. Yeah. Ends 9636.
Mr. Sin.
SHIN.
Oh, so it is Shin, not. I thought it was Sin.
no.
Sinner.
Thank you very much.
That would be kind of cool.
Yeah, definitely.
Hey, text me really quick.
I lost your number in the.
Okay. Let me get your number again. And first, how do you say your name?
Shin. SHIN.
All right, and your number. Whenever you're ready.
628. 628.
I get 628. Got that so far.
426. 9636.
All right, and I'll shoot you a
628
text.
426 9636. Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna go call a friend real quick and see if he's not busy. If he's not, he'll drop you off some boat cards. If he can't, then I don't know when I'm gonna see you, Chief, again. So
I'm around
I'll
pretty
probably-
often.
yeah, but it's harder for me, you know. So,
I understand. I mean, whenever
Yeah.
I come around, just hit me up and I'll probably pick up if I'm around.
but if I can't get around here, you can have mine for now, since I'll be seeing Frank more probably.
Oh my. Well, thank you for appreciate you for your generosity. And I'll be coming back more often for those venison burritos.
Yeah. I feel like For me, I'm still relatively new to the city, like a month in, right?
Oh,
I say
what
it's
the
probably the
fuck?
best food I had in town so far. It doesn't taste like shit.
Oh, it's like a
Yeah,
bull
yeah.
pack. I thought it was
Yeah,
like
yeah.
one card.
I know. So what you had to
Okay.
do to receive those cards, first you had to be able to enter the city through the train, right? And then the city would give you one. And then if you used an ATM, the city would give you another one, and you would get another one for
Really?
hugging bow.
Wow, that's interesting.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
So I feel like people who don't have those cards should probably have those cards now, because a lot of us got extras.
You know what? I just realized why these packs are heavy. Do you realize you're packaging it with lead? It's a little weird. That must be cheap to package it with or something. Who knows?
Why am I still
Alright.
hungry?
Damn, really?
I smoke too much weed. It's the munchies. That's all it is. It's got to be the munchies.
I have noticed something about Los Santos recently. A lot of the other, I guess, white men who live in this town, you notice something? They all kind of look like they're related. You ever noticed that?
You're not wrong.
It's like, when they were being born, someone failed to scope them right or something, or maybe they all have the same parents. Who knows?
So, hey, technically, everyone's related in some capacity, right? So, I mean, isn't
Very
like everyone
true.
have like 1% of Genghis Khan's blood or something?
I think the
Did he
reality is we're all the same species, so we're all related because of the same species in some way.
Maybe, yeah. I still like the idea that I'm related to Genghis Khan or something like that because he fucked so many women across the world.
Yeah, he what age was he? Was he during the Vikings as well, or was he after or before?
I think it's after.
It might have been after, yeah.
So the Vikings
he was
probably
a
became.
conqueror.
They weren't as much Vikings as they were Vikings. The Vikings were still been Vikings, but they wouldn't be what you would think them as during their prime time. But yeah, the Silk Road there, a little bit of history, Up and down the Silk Road, you're gonna meet a lot of different kind of people coming from Europe and Asia,
Right.
Africa, and everything that go to there.
What is this LSBN booth? What do they do? Why do they need a booth?
It's like
So
a
I
TV
think
show
what they
thing.
do is they probably buy like tapes and stuff like that from people.
Tips?
Yeah. You weren't around for like 2 months. You probably wouldn't know like there was a sloth god around for a bit, and then there was an alien. That you guys probably don't believe.
No,
I believe the alien bit, considering how many fucking aliens kidnap people these days. But Sloth God, I don't know about that one.
I think what
Yeah,
they're doing is they're doing an act, right? And the reason they're doing such a weird act is so that it makes it really hard to pin down who the fuck they is when they fucking kidnap you.
Well, the sloth god actually can cast magic, so
I don't believe it.
Excuse me. Excuse me.
yeah.
Come
If
again?
you work the booth, you'll see a lot of crazy
Voodoo?
shit.
Are we
There is a
speaking
stall
about
that sells
voodoo?
voodoo dolls. So
I am leaving. I just got back from talking. Someone told me about an apothecary, and I was in disbelief about that. Now I'm hearing about a wizard and a voodoo booth.
oh,
thought
they
I left that
actually
where I came
have a
at
side
home.
job at the apothecary. Yeah.
I applied for a job on a TV show as a skeptic for a ghost hunting, Bigfoot hunting, alien thing. A supernatural show.
No,
And,
the thing is the alien, actually, there's footage of the alien, and there's actually a photo of the sloth, if I remember correctly. So they're out there somewhere.
Well, I think what it is, the aliens ain't actually running around fucking town. It's just people trying to, look like them. I think
No,
they,
I think it's a good ruse,
I saw the alien jump over a building and go invisible. Yep.
that's some crazy shit.
Maybe I think he's just working for the establishment. He's just trying to convince us. Trying to sell us on the idea.
Yeah, if you're new to the city, you should never ever give someone a high time.
Jesus.
Yeah.
I think it's a good idea though to pretend to be an alien because you go to the cops. Oh help! I was abducted by aliens. Cops just be like, get out of here.
But the cops will believe it
alien.
because there's a huge shootout with the cops and the alien, actually.
Oh my god! The story
cops
just
are
the plot just
mad
thickens.
I wonder if the same damn alien who kidnapped me.
He got kidnapped by aliens today.
Yeah, I was going
Oh,
to
yeah.
work, and they stopped by, and this guy in a granny mask and this guy in an alien costume. I think it was an alien costume at least. Kidnapped me, threw me in the fucking trunk, asked me all kinds of weird questions. I'm confused and scared. I got people who rely on me, so I can't. I have to go along with the doing. I don't want to get shot. I told them I wanted to live, and they told me, they almost told me that if I would, they were gonna make me run so they could shoot me, but they didn't. Goddamn fucking crazy fucks.
It's fucked up. It's fucked up.
Yeah, it
But
is.
shit, my friend. I hate to cut this short, and you know, force you to do anything, but I have to go and meet up with someone here.
And
Do you
no
want me to drop
worries.
you off somewhere, or do you want me to leave you here?
Leave me here. I'll learn the ropes with Shin here.
Okay, good man, good man. Call me if you need anything at all. And it's a pleasure to meet you, Shin. I look forward to doing more business with you and getting more of those burritos.
Yeah, it was good talking to you again, Chief. You take care.
Good.
Huh?
Thank you for the beer. Thank you for the beer, and I look forward to meeting up again soon.
Yeah, no
Yeah,
worries.
take it
Take
easy.
care.
Frank, you ready for this?
Yeah, I'm ready for this.